Everybody, please put your hands together for the very funny Mr. Joe Gangemi.
Hey, guys. Hey, before we get started tonight, I just wanted to apologize. If I seem a little disjointed, if I seem a little off tonight, it's been a rough day. I went to the doctor earlier today, and I got a little bit of bad news. Turns out I have tested positive for eczema. So if you guys could keep me in your hearts and in your prayers during this trying time, I'd really appreciate that. It's a rough patch, but I know I'll get through it. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. Means a lot to me. You guys are like a really good support group, you know? I don't want to make any rash decisions, and you guys are here for me, so it's really helpful. This place is like a support group. It's like Cheers, except for most people don't know my name. But I'm excited to be here tonight. I think that we have a really good lineup, and it's nice to be around friends, because as I get older, my body is dying on me. And as I get older, I've been gaining weight. It's been changing my body in different ways, all kinds of ways. I found myself now having resting bitch tits, which is tough, you know? But I look forward to the future because I have a beautiful wife, and she does very good at her job, and that means that I have to do not as good at my job, which is nice, you know? The future is female, guys. If you don't believe me, look at any of our technological devices. They all have feminine voices. Cortana, Alexa, Siri, they have electronic women voices because they're more trustworthy. Don't laugh, which is something you rarely hear at a comedy show. But it's true. If you had a male voice coming through your electronic device, you would not trust it as much. If instead of Alexa, you were like, "Hey, Alex, who invented snowboarding?" It was like, "Oh, that was Tom Sims." Fuck that. This guy's full of shit. I don't believe a word he says. If Alex chimed in, "Hey, you're going to want to take a U-turn up here. We're rerouting to a faster route." I'd be like, "This fucking guy again. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about." Okay. I used to work with an older gentleman who would get very upset with our GPS because he knew how to drive and he didn't like being interrupted. So it'd be like, "Merge onto the US 60. He'd be like, "I know what I'm doing. I know how to drive." It's like, "Take a left up ahead." He'd be like, "I'm here. I know where I'm at now." But looking back on it, I think he just didn't like a woman telling him what to do. He was an old holdout from an older generation, and that cold, uncaring voice maybe reminded him of an ex-wife or something. But now he lives in a world where all of his devices have that voice. So it's like his ex-wife is with him, but now she really does know everything. She's got to be tough. He's sitting at home late at night. "What should I do, Andrea?" "Maybe find a hobby." "Andrea, tell me a joke." "I can pull up your bank account for you." God damn it. "Andrea, just tell me you love me." "Accessing suicide hotline now." God. Fun stuff, guys. You guys remember when we killed bin Laden? That was a good day, right? I can't remember a time in decades when our country felt so united, right? Democrat, Republican, man, woman, gender, sex, religion, it didn't matter. We were fucking stoked. We got that guy. We fucking killed him. And we were all one. I wish we could get back to that. Wish there was anyone we could kill to make us feel that united again. So, what else is going on in the news today? I feel like this is a really rough time to be a comic because it's very easy to get labeled a sexist or a racist, and neither one is good. You don't want to be labeled either one of those. But we're at a time where that's a thing that can be labeled very easily. Just the other day, I was driving home through my neighborhood, and one of my neighbors is a young, attractive black woman who seems very well put together and wears some very scandalous outfits. And as I was driving by her the other day, I feel like my windows are tinted, but they're not tinted. As I was driving by her the other day, I made a face like this. I didn't mean to make that face, but it just came out. And she saw me very clearly through my non-tinted windows. I was like, oh no, she thinks I was checking her out, or she thinks I don't like her in my neighborhood. She thinks I'm sexist and or racist, and then I found myself debating back and forth in my head, is it better be sexist, is it better be racist? Oh my God, what does she think? And I was like, this isn't the 50s. We don't talk to our neighbors. What do I care so much what this girl down the street thinks? You know, we're not gonna have a relationship, we're not gonna have conversations. She's 14, what will we even talk about? You guys ever been in line at the bank or at the gas station and you play that game? If I had a gun to my head and I had to have sex with someone in this room, who would I have sex with? Anybody? Somebody answered. Thank you for being an honest person. We all play this game. Bullshit if you don't play this game. What else are you doing in line? You shouldn't be ashamed. I think it's a good thing we play this game. I think it brings us closer together as people. If you're, in line at a Target in Mesa at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, there's going to be a lot of options. A lot of hot moms just rolling through Target. But if you're in a Filiberto's at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're looking around the room, gun to your head, you have to have sex with someone, you're going to find yourself with a lot more in common with your fellow man than you thought you had. All of a sudden you're like, yes, I am fine with having sex with this 70-year-old woman who works making tamales all day long. And I hope that she's playing that game and she feels that way about me. I hope that I can be that person for somebody else, And I got to be honest. Looking around the room tonight, a lot of options. But I gotta be honest. If I was gonna have sex with someone, gun to my head, I was gonna have sex with somebody in this room, the choice is easy. No. I think we know who it is. And it's any of you. Because a gun to my head is the only way I can get off. All right, thank you guys.